Hello guys, and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdoms video. Today we're going to be watching a about 85 million power player take a Xy Nevsky rally. This rally was not full and the city was not exactly, I would say, like fully expertise commanders, but it was a Xeno garrison. It just wasn't YSS as a secondary. But this is the most skill damage I've ever seen from a rally on a city, simply on such a fairly high power player. I mean, 85 million's probably average for an older kingdom, but when you have Xeno and stuff like that, it does pretty well for you if you are garrisoning with that. So, I mean, this city pretty much melted from the Xy Nevsky, like I said. So I'm going to show you that, and then after that, I'm going to show you me spinning the last part of my wheel. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the next part of the video. So guys, something about that report that I'd seen was that the expertise does apply whenever you are attacked by the city. So it's not just when you're getting swarmed that it applies, it's going to apply at any time that you're in a rally. So there's a chance to pop at any given time. It's not just like if you're getting swarmed, it's going to pop. It's going to pop at any given time. So you have a chance at all times, a 10% chance to pop that 30% health that Nevsky has, which is a good boost to his ability in the open field and in rallies, because sometimes skills only apply whenever you are getting swarmed, kind of like when Harold, his stuff only applies, his extra damage and stuff, when he's getting swarmed. So this is going to apply at any given time whenever you're fighting. So if you're getting, basically if anything's hitting you back, you're going to be able to apply this ability, your expertise skill, on your rally or on your open field march. So when you're also talking about the primary skill of Nevsky, the defense does not apply until there's at least 2 marches swarming a target, so you have to be technically swarming a target to get your debuff on the target. But otherwise, if you're doing probably the best rally is XY Nevsky, so if you're doing this, you're always going to have this 30% defense reduction. So if you're basically, the only time with the 45% defense reduction that you're going to get from Nevsky, the only time that's going to apply is when you're in arc, most likely, or if you're crazy in KVK and want to swarm a flag or a structure, then you can also get a much better trade. But in arc, I think this is going to be a bigger deal, because once you start swarming the structure with 3 or 4 marches during arc, you're going to get 45% defense reduction instead of 30% from XY. So I think that's a pretty big deal. So we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel here. There's, I think I got like 25 spins left on the wheel. I think I got, was it 40 spins? Something like that, I guess, actually. So we're going to get started here with a free spin, hoping to get at least one more 8 spot, but we'll see. So some training speeds. We're going to get, hopefully, some more Nevsky heads. Like I was saying, I'm going to be doing a test arc here pretty soon. Most likely it's going to be in the next couple days. It probably won't be till this weekend, actually, because it's going to be harder for us to figure out a time zone that works for everybody, the garrisons that we need. But we're going to get together and get the garrison reports as best we can so we can have the best reports. We're going to test if he's going to be, when he gets swarmed, how much tankier he kind of gets, if he's going to get tankier, if he's just going to melt. I'm going to test different combos when we have more commanders available to us and different commanders available to basically battle against him. Something like Chandra, some things like that. It kind of depends on who we find in this arc test match to be able to test which combos are the best. So far we got one head so far, so it's not that great. Getting kind of just okay things right now. Another Nevsky head, some stars, and then maybe some training speeds. Okay, I mean, these spins are okay. Yesterday's spins, if you watched the video, was a lot better. We ended up getting 2 8 spots and getting like 12 heads in total on both spins. There's 11 and 12, so there's a universal and a normal head. Let's see if we can get one more. That's one of the spins that most I got yesterday. It was about 3 on average, 2 to 3 on average. So we're on 84 spins now. Hoping to get 1 8 spot would be really good to finish off these 100 spins because I don't usually spin the wheel. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get one more 8 spot. That'd be a really good way to finish this off for me. And it's just teasing me. It teased me twice with the 8 spot, and I didn't get a single head there, so that kind of sucks. But most likely I'm going to max Nevsky when KVK comes out. I don't think that I'm going to max him instantly like everybody else has done that I've seen. Mostly because I like Amani, and I'm kind of hoping she doesn't get completely wrecked. But so far she's gotten wrecked pretty hard by Nevsky because of the skill damage that he does to her. And it's the counter to them because it's cavalry, obviously. But these spins are not doing so good. I'm getting a lot of resources and stuff, so I don't know. It's okay, but yesterday's spins were much better than today's. But I'm going to 100, and that's basically all I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I have enough for another 5 spin or not. I'll probably be a little short. Not sure yet. It's 2 Nevsky heads, not bad. If I can get an 8 spot, it'd be great, because then I can finish it off with a bang. But we're going to finish it off with 3 Nevsky heads. Let's see. Do I have enough gems? Let's see if I can get some more gems here. I don't think I'm going to have enough for another 5 spins. So we're going to go ahead and just do a normal spin and finish it off with 100 spins. May do like one more spin tomorrow or something with free stuff. Some stone, that was not worth 800 gems, but it is what it is. These spins I did pretty good yesterday. Today's was 40 spins. Yesterday was 62. I think yesterday I got somewhere around 40 to 45 heads, something like that. I'm not sure. I didn't do the math, but today I got like a lot less, like 15 maybe to 20 and 40 spins, so it wasn't as nearly as good as yesterday's. But in the end, it's value over time, because I spent most of my time gathering those gems from the open field and on the map, and that's basically all I was doing for basically ever since they announced Nevsky. I was starting to gather gems because I wanted to do and unlock him. So we're going to apply 2 more skills and get his skill to 5. And then we're going to be done for this with him for now until we can spin the wheel. I'm going to go ahead and probably level him up to like level 40 and maybe start using him as a secondary. But for now, I would just hold off on maxing him if you haven't done it already, simply because you may want to do William or XY or Saladin or something like that before that, simply because I think he's more of a rally commander. And then open field, he'll be good. I really do think he'll be good, but I really think that William is more versatile because of the buff he's going to give you. Saladin is cheaper, and then XY is basically a high DPS, kind of like him with AoE. So I think if you don't have Saladin or William, I would do them first and then do him, or do XY and then him, because
Xy and him together are probably the best pair. After that's going to be like Saladin and Nevsky together, and that'd be another good pair. Other pairs we will test, but I really think other pairs are going to be much squishier than this, or too tanky and just not do enough damage because he'll be the only one doing the damage. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, me showing you that rally report, because that rally report did 300,000 damage factory. Like I was saying, it's not the best like test against the city, but I mean that city had almost 5 million troops, and it did have a max Xeno with pretty good gear. Charles wasn't max, yes, but it was very close. So I mean, it was only missing like maybe 5 to 10% of stats, not very much stats really wise for Charles. And Charles is not the best. YSS would have done probably 50% better. So I mean, you gotta think it was also online and they bubbled. The rally wasn't full, but I just thought that the amount of skill damage he was cranking out on an 85 million power city with like 5 million troops was pretty high, because that's not a bad garrison, because if it was something way worse I wouldn't have even shown it, but that's like a kind of decent garrison. And so if like you were like garrisoning your own city, that's something most people would have. It's not going to be the thing that most people are going to have when you have like Xeno and YSS max, or both commanders maxed out, or having the best gear and having like 10 million troops or something. Like, not everybody's going to have that. So I just thought there was really a lot of skill damage to show off, because he was really putting a hammer on that city. And the crystal tech does matter, but that was a lot of skill damage, and it's a lot more than I've seen in a long time. It was very high DPS. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like and then subscribe if you want to see more content with this. So I will be testing more on Nevsky, and I'll release some more videos in the coming days. So I'll see you guys on the next one.